First of all, Mo, how does it feel to be named the Football Writers Association's Footballer of the Year for a third time?
It's great. Comes with winning the Premier League is so special.
How much, though, do individual awards motivate you as well?
I think a lot because when I think about it, it's always helped the team in the end to win something. That's why I always, without goals and assists, like it's gonna be very difficult to win trophies. So I always see that when you try to achieve individual stuff, it helps you a lot in the game or help a lot the team to win the big one.
Now, I know that you've equalled Thierry Henry's record of winning this award 3 times. Do you know, though, that you had the biggest winning margin this century with 90% or nearly 90% of the vote?
Yeah, I saw that in the internet. Yeah, I saw it. The club post something about it. Yeah, it's a great, to be fair, and shows how good my season is.
I was going to say, what does it say about the numbers that you've been able to produce this season?
Yeah, the vote says everything, and yeah, it's so special to win the Premier League and win individual trophies with it, because this is nothing can match that.
And we mentioned Thierry Henry. How much does it mean to you as well to be regarded as one of the greats of the Premier League now?
It's good though. It's good. It's something like I work in myself very hard every day to achieve good stuff, and when you do that with big trophies with a team, for example, that's what counts in the end, because people look at how many Premier League you won, and that's the most important thing.
What extra do you do, though, to keep yourself in this kind of condition? You're 32 years of age, and everyone keeps pointing to that and talking about age, but you show no signs of slowing down. And again, we've seen that with the numbers you produced this season.
Because I think people need to realize that in last 5 or 10 years, like players start hitting their peak when they are like after 30, because that's where they have more experience and they can manage more their emotions and they can provide big numbers. I think we see that through the years, and I think I spoke about it also last year. So it's like football is changed now, and people take care of themselves and try to do. If you try to do everything right, you're gonna play until like you decide when you retire.
When do you think you can play till?
I said the other day, probably I will go 39, 40, until the kids telling me, okay, you just leave football now and stay with us.
I think Arne would probably want you to carry on that long as well.
Well, we'll have to deal with that for another few years, we'll see.
Well, that's been the good news for Liverpool fans as well as Arne. I mean, just talk to us about your relationship with Arne Slot, because obviously there were questions when he came in as a new coach taking over from Jurgen Klopp, and yet the season has been so special for you all.
Yeah, it's so special. We have a good relationship with him and with all staff. To be fair, they are very respectful, and also they work really hard. And yeah, from the beginning we had that conversation, and he asked me for stuff he wanted me to do, and I asked him also for stuff I want him to put me in a different position or situation that I can really provide numbers. Like, our relationship is very good, and yeah, it's working well.
Has he improved you even now?
Absolutely, yeah. I always believe there is always room to improve, and I think he did that very well, and you can see the numbers this year, like, it's very high, and yeah, I'm happy about it.
So again, how much credit does Arne take for the award, but also your teammates as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I give him I would say that half of the credit and the other half for the teammates, because they always help me in the situations to give me the ball, or just like be in the right spot that I can pass the ball and I can score. So yeah, I give them the whole credit.
At what point then in the season did you think this could be something special?
I think when we beat Man United away and start that vibe and the dressing room and the city, like they felt like, oh, that's so special. And I think Brighton home also, that's the 2 games stuck in my head. I always feel like, oh, this season could be so special. And yeah, here we are after winning the Premier League. It's so special season.
What was the most memorable moment then?
Nothing can match the feeling when I score in Spurs game and after the game. Like, I score, I don't know, 200 something for the club. Nothing I felt in my head more joy than scoring that games and winning the Premier League.
What sense did you get at the party? Not just inside Anfield at that point, but also what was going on outside and after the game for hours afterwards as well.
To be fair, I didn't know what's going on after, because I was with the players. We were partying in a club, but yeah, you can see the joy in the city, and you can see going to the game, and the Anfield Road is closed, and people are having fun, and people want you to win the Premier League in that game. And to be fair, I wanted to win in Anfield, and you can see how much it means to the people.
And
So-
you love sharing those moments with the people as well,
Absolutely.
because of your relationship with them.
Absolutely, because my relationship with them, I see it is very special, and they see me very honest guy. When I want something, I just say it straight away, and I think that's why I think our relationship is special, and that's why they love me. I don't hide this stuff. So I always believe this club has to be in always and never be underdog, because this is Liverpool, and always has to be there to win it, to win trophies.
At any point, did you think you'd be leaving the club in the summer though?
Uh, Based on the club history, I would say, because the club dealing with the players after 30 or 31 is different way, but I was like, okay, look, I love the club. Everything here is great, but there is always time, now or later, it's gonna happen somehow. So it wasn't in my head clear that I'm gonna stay 100%, but I was coming, let's enjoy it, let's see what's gonna happen end of the season.
400 appearances now, more to come, and still the possibility of breaking the Premier League goal involvements record as well before the end of the season.
Yeah, one game to go, but I break the one for 30 games. So, but I'm gonna go now for fully focus in the last game. Hopefully I can get two goal or assist, then I break it.
And what are the next targets after that?
So I go next year to try to break it again.
And as a team?
As a team, again, winning the Premier League, but now my priority would be more in Champions League, but winning the Premier League would be also so special.
One final thing, the Ballon d'Or. You want to get your hands on that, don't you?
Hopefully, yeah.
And what chance do you feel you've got with the numbers you've produced now?
I would say, like, I never had a season like this and winning big trophy. So this is, I would say, my best chance to get it right now while I'm in the club, because you just had that crazy season with the trophy. That's give me a good chance.
Good luck.
Thank you.